CBC is just one type of publicly issued virtual dollar. It can be released with help from and under the control of the Federal Reserve, and the US government fully backs and trusts it. As an alternative to current bill formats, this could be useful because it would allow for instant price settlement, cross-border transactions, and more people having access to money. A dollar network is the only one in the world, and CBC is a part of it. Instead of the current types of bills, this could be used instead. It would have the benefit of immediate subsidization controlled by the builder and could be given later with subsidization controlled by the builder. More than 130 countries have started to look into making their own digital currencies that are backed by the government. There are already pilot projects going on in China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and India. A digital pilot could start as early as 2028. At the same time, the US is still a long way behind, even though more and more clear facts are coming out about how digital forex works. It is the Congress of America that owns these words. It's clear. It's the US Congress has made it clear that XRP has the green light in the US, and this isn't just for banks and other financial institutions. It is supported by governments around the world, including the US Federal Reserve, to use XRP for deals in the US and around the world. Why is it so big? The world shift is known to the US Congress. Brazil, India, China, and other countries are getting closer to setting up their main banks and virtual currencies that use the XRP ledger and work with Ripple. The US would not want to be left out of this development and bet on which company they may be working with. But that's the right way to use Ripple. When astrology welcomes lower back to the help coin, you can find out everything you need to know about XRP. It's because the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have worked together to create a main banking institution called Virtual Forex that they can all use. The US is going in the same direction. Let me show you a video that shows how Ripple and the US Federal Reserve talked about CBDCs all the way back in 2015. This historical background shows how Ripple and the US worked together behind the scenes, even though Ripple and the SEC were fighting in public. The fact that they worked together became a strong sign that Ripple would win the SEC case. Remember, Ripple pitched the FedNAV price device to the Federal Reserve in 2015. The Fed's official release of the device didn't directly name Ripple, but a closer look shows signs. The Federal Reserve said that it had a relationship with a blockchain organization that could make green payments possible in as little as 3 to 5 seconds. Gary Gensler has spoken out many times about how the US Federal Reserve can use Ripple. Gensler was sure that the Federal Reserve would be able to add XRP and Ripple to their fee infrastructure for both local and international transactions. In line with recent events, Riverbank, a great Ripple payment partner that uses the RippleNet system, has now fully joined the FedNet system for payments. Its cross-centered cash flow needs. We will therefore expect XRP's value to rise as its usefulness and use case grow. If you're watching this and want to keep your XRP, this is good news for your money. The fact that XRP is now part of common financial systems is more than just a nod to the cryptocurrency's power. It shows how the world of global finance is changing. We're seeing a paradigm shift as traditional banks realize how well blockchain technologies like Ripple's work in terms of speed, performance, and fee efficiency. The support of Gary Gensler and the actions taken by businesses like Riverbank afterward are also just the tip of the iceberg. As non-financial groups learn more about XRP and similar technologies and start to use them, the ripple effect could be felt across, the whole industry. Before we go any further, I have some exciting news for my readers. I'm giving away XRP on my website. Follow these 3 simple steps to become a member of N. Feel free to like this video, follow, and turn on notifications. Then share this video with your friends and family. Good luck to everyone. I'll be checking to see if these steps were followed when I pick our lucky winner. When we reach 600 followers, we'll let everyone know who won. Now, let's get back to the topic at hand, XRP's value and how important it is becoming. We talked about how interested the US Federal Reserve is in it and how the US as a whole wants to adopt it. But it's not just the US that sees XRP's potential. It could be the European Union, the BRICS, or even an international location. With its virtual Euro project, or finding out what it can do. For more information on how XRP is being used in Europe's digital Euro project and the BRICS countries CBDC, you can watch our video specifically about those topics. To restate our main point, the US isn't just interested in XRP for a reason we talked about in another video. They may also want to use it to make cross-border trades more efficient. And this isn't just true for CBDCs, but it covers both local and international money transfers. Now, let's look at what this means for the future value of XRP. Even though big financial institutions like the US Federal Reserve are starting to use XRP more, its value will still be affected. Ultimately, how a cryptocurrency is used is a big part of figuring out how much it's worth. When a digital currency like XRP is used in very large banking systems, it's not really the short-term business gains it brings, though. In addition, long-term benefits and respect it brings. The world economy is changing quickly. Digital transactions are becoming the rule, and people want quick, cheap, cross-border bills more than ever. It becomes very important for cryptocurrency, especially ones that have been used for a long time like XRP. Support from major economies and financial institutions can act as a spark, making XRP stand out in its own class. This is an important time for traders and fans. With its cutting-edge support and connections, XRP is on a path that looks like it will lead to a bright future. But as with any business, it's important to keep up with the news and keep an eye on things all the time.